best team in the NFL is ...
The San Francisco 49ers, Skip.
Okay.
The Chiefs have shown some weaknesses. So is the San Francisco 49ers and everybody else, the Philadelphia Eagles. They got the best record in the NFL, but I think at the end it will be the San Francisco 49ers coming out of the NFC and winning the Super Bowl. I think that defense has gotten better with more pass rushing weapons. They have got a big wake-up call early in the season with that 3-game skid. Tighten the screws on everything. I think Kyle Shanahan went through every layer of the offense and defense and made the corrections and made sure they took a deep look at how they can do things better. They brought Wilkes out of the booth, and I think they're going to keep him out of the booth. I don't think they're going to let him in a phone booth, a kissing booth, a restaurant booth, or any other kind of booth this season. So I think this is going to be the best team in the National Football League. I think the Kansas City Chiefs deserve a lot of credit. With Patrick Mahomes, he can always be devastating, especially late in the season. But I got San Francisco.
And I lean on Philadelphia because they have the best record, and they have not played their best football, and they've always found a way to win. We went into the weekend, I think most people would have had Philadelphia as the top team. And Philadelphia didn't do anything to lose that. But what did happen is other teams did some things to make gains towards Philadelphia. When you saw what Dallas did and adding those guys that made plays now, you said, oh, now you've improved where you were. And you saw what San Fran had, those two beasts on the sideline tapping each other and talking to each other. I said, oh, my God, they're back. And even Fred Warner came out of that game saying, this is us, we're back. Because every team that has a skid needs a demarcation that wasn't us, now we're back to being us. So they will be tough to beat, and they got better. But Philly right now, deservingly so, is the best team in the National Football League at this point. You can beat me throwing the football with either one of your receivers and your quarterback. And you struggle with the run, but I know that's going to get on top because that's the primary in which you do. Philly's the best team, but baby, we're coming. Baby, we're coming. And we'll see you when we see you. I'm okay with you being the best team. Yes. You've earned that right now.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going to put in my top spot the team that was off this week. I think the Chiefs, because of their defense starting to equal their offense, are the best football team I've seen up to date. I'm going to give you San Francisco as my second team on this list, but San Francisco still, Richard, has a glaring issue at quarterback. The former Mr. Irrelevant sometimes thinks he's a little too relevant now. He will try just about anything at any moment. And I love that. I say, risk it, risk it, risk it. No risk it, no biscuit, but he eats some biscuits and sometimes he eats some slop because sometimes he throws it to the other team. And I think he is destructible. He is self-destructible because I think he will unravel at moments because he's seen the light now. He's seen himself struggle. For a while, he was just riding the magic carpet. But now he knows what it's like to throw interceptions, and I think he is still capable of throwing several more down the stretch. Which brings me to the Eagles, who will lose to Kansas City a week from tonight at Kansas City. I still say their defense is not that. It's gettable. It's torchable. We went up and down the field against it. Again, I'm going to say this. We had 14 first downs in the fourth quarter at Philadelphia in a game that we should have won, but we did not win. I give you that. We did everything but win that game. They had no first downs in the fourth quarter. It was 14-0. That just showed you that we can be better than Philadelphia, and we will be better than Philadelphia because no team has more weapons on both sides of the ball than Dallas does. And all of a sudden, when my quarterback is in a new comfort zone with a new play caller, and he is expressing nothing but love for Mike McCarthy calling his plays, I'm seeing a new Dak. I'm seeing somebody who has the weight of the world lifted off his shoulder pads now, and we are coming, as Michael said. You saw it yesterday. We're about to win 5 in a row. We're about to beat Philadelphia. So we are on schedule to become the best team in the NFC. But right now, I'll go Kansas City, San Francisco, Philadelphia at the top.
And it's funny, you guys both got Philly third, certainly not in tops. And Philly has the primary thing. you need, which is physicalness over those other two teams that you guys are talking about. You know, and I do like what Kansas City's doing defensively. But when Philly gets their mind made up and if they get back to running the football like they know how to run the football, they're going to be a very tough out, a very tough out for anybody. So,
yeah,
so
you believe Dallas will be?
but what I find funny is here, this part, because we talked about Mike McCarthy getting rid of Kellen Moore because they were throwing the ball all over the field, and now we're throwing the ball all over the field, buddy. All over the field. So let's find, and that's why Dowdle was so important, finding a hammer, because ultimately you got to need that hammer, and the red zone gets better, and they got better. So yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I mean, the fool's gold. Fool's gold. Don't be fooled by fool's gold. You sit there and keep thinking you struck gold.
Wait, are you talking about Brock Purdy?
Brock Purdy has won as many playoff games as Dak Prescott.
Right. And let me say that,
less than 2 years.
Because we talked about Brock Purdy, and Brock Purdy, some of those plays he does make skill. I said, what are you doing? What are you doing? But it also, some he makes, you say, wow, that was incredible. He did a very good job. That takes him out of just being a system quarterback. He's putting his legs into it.
Agreed.
You got to give him some credit for that.
Okay, I give him a little bit of credit for that. Okay, up next, can you ever see Arizona winning a Super Bowl with Kyler Murray at quarterback? That's the question.
Best chance they had was...
Thanks for watching, Undisputed fans. Do you want more highlights from the show? Make sure to click that subscribe button for all the exclusive content from Undisputed.